Morning, everybody. 23rd of September, Susie Ellis talking to Alan Rich about the financial markets today. Morning, Alan. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks, Susie.
So what's happening in the market today, if anything?
Well, we've had a bit of a bounce in the general market this morning. We had some bad figures that came out in China um, right overnight, which dropped the future, and what happened was that futures dropped, and then they've been buying it ever since. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a bounce at the moment, which is kind of against the general trend.
Okay, so this is, do you think this is a result of what happened with the Fed decision?
No, the general trend is down to the down to the Fed decision, but no, this is just a little bounce that's it's just going on this morning from an oversold condition that was made by China overnight.
Okay, so how do you keep track of these things? I mean, do you have software that keeps it, or is it just because you've been doing it such a long time, you know what you're looking for?
Well, it's a case of knowing what you're looking for. So I tend to watch the futures all the time. But what I also use is a scanner. Now, I have a custom built scanner that can scan absolutely everything on the markets. But for viewers, there's a scanner that is on Forex Trade School, and I'll just show the camera this. And it's under live Forex data, movers and shakers. And what this does, so I'll just hold this up to the camera.
Okay.
Okay. So hopefully you can just see that.
Yeah, just up a little bit.
Okay, like that.
Yeah, brilliant. So what are we actually looking at here?
Right. So what happens there, that all you need to do is just click on the pair that you're interested in, and it will tell you whether, so for instance, I clicked on the pound there, and it's telling me that the pound is strong against from midnight against the Australian dollar, the New Zealand dollar, and the euro, but it's actually down against the dollar, yen, and Swiss franc. So it just gives you an idea. So when you come into the market, scanners are really good because they give you an overview of what's going on, because you can only look at like so many charts. Now that's a very simple little scanner that will look at the Forex pairs, and you can take any currency. And so for instance, I'll put it on the yen, okay, and I'll hold it up to the camera. Okay, once again. Okay, there it is.
Okay, so
I've clicked on the yen, and you can see that you can see how the yen is positioned against all those other currencies.
And that's since midnight.
And that's that's since
till now, GMT.
Yeah.
And you could.
Okay. Let me click on another one.
So that is a brilliant piece of information. So is that something that
so if I click on the oh, we missed that. There we go. I've got it there. So you can see that I've clicked on the Aussie there, and you can see it's weak against all the other currencies. So all you do is select the currency that you're interested in, and tap it, and it will tell you whether it's strong or weak against that currency. So that's what a scanner does. So this is a simple little scanner that people could use. It's in forextradeschool.co.uk, live market data, and it's called Movers and Shakers.
Well, and that's so fantastic. Is that something you've designed?
Yes, we talked about it last time, so I had it put on there so that people can be out and about on a tablet or a mobile, wonder what on earth is going on, and they can quickly go and see and say, oh look, you know, the pound looks strong against such and such a currency. So when you don't know what's going on, a scanner like that is really good. And then what I've done is I've put in free charts in there, live charts, so somebody can go in there and say, okay, well, I can see that the let's see if I can just get those charts up. I can see that the pound is, you know, weak against the dollar, for instance, and okay, and then they can go quickly and look. So this is the euro dollar. Okay, so here we go. Okay, just very, very quickly there is a chart there. So it's got a scanner, which will tell you where the action is, and then it's got charts so you can see exactly what's going on.
Well, that's fantastic. That's really useful.
So it doesn't matter. So I have a purpose built one where I can search up to 500 instruments in real time, and I can put any time frame that I like in there. I can see where it's trending, where it's turning. But that is a simple one.
That's on your main trading.
Yeah, that's on my main.
That's not mobile.
No, that's not mobile. That's on my main desktop. But I put that on for people so that they can be out and about, quickly get their mobile out, click on movers and shakers. The first time you go on it, you'll get a pop-up from the people that supply the information. Get rid of the pop-up, and it'll be okay after that. But yeah, it's just nice. So it's one click, and you can see exactly, you know, what's strong, what's weak, and then you can go to the chart and have a look on the chart. It's under live market data.
Okay, so we're assuming that people know what to do with that. If there are people around who are really new to trading, what would that information mean, and what would they be looking for when they clicked on the chart?
Well, what happens is that you need to understand like how to trade. So on Forex Trade School, there's a number of courses in there that you can have a look. So you really got to understand the basics and then look at the exactly what's going on. So for at the moment, I've just taken a position on cable, but I've been watching it for some time, and it's only now that it's actually a time when I can take a trade. So people have to learn. Different people have different styles of trading. So what I do, I'm an intraday trader that tries to turn an intraday trade into something bigger. Okay, other intraday traders just capture the small swings that go on. Other traders will try and take a trade for 2 to 3 days. So there's all different styles, and it depends on people's lifestyles. So if you're busy during the day, you might look for something that's a move that goes on for, say, 2 to 3 hours. Somebody else might do it for 8 hours. It's all down to your own personal lifestyle.
Yeah, that's really good. I also particularly like what I heard, and you said I've stayed out until there was a move that I understood and I wanted to take. And I think a lot of newbie traders just jump in. I think that waiting until you've got an idea of what's going on is very important.
Well, you've got to wait. So I wanted to get into cable, but there was some volatility that I missed this morning, and I had to wait until it set up the way that I wanted to go. So I wanted to be short in cable, and if I look at the screen, I'm up about 20 pips, something like that, 15 or 20 pips. I can't quite see quite as it is, and I wanted to get in short, which is in the same direction as the daily trend. So I had to wait until it actually turned, and then I've got my stop to break even so that I can't lose on the trade, and then it's up to me to manage it in the time frame that I wish to. And of course,
Well, that's
if it all goes against you, you get stopped out and you don't lose any money.
fantastic. Well, that's been great information for this morning. So if anybody wants to contact Alan directly, you can contact him at Forex Trade School or on Facebook, Forex Trade School or Alan Rich Online. And he's very happy to talk to anyone who wants to talk about trading. So thanks very much, Alan. And we'll publicise the next hangout, chat with you when you think the market warrants it.
Okay, thanks a lot, Susie.
Thank you.